Hello, mild out there overnight. In fact, it's getting milder as we go through the weekend. Temperatures in double digits for many, maybe even into the teens. Could be very mild in a few spots. Not completely dry, although most won't see any rain this weekend. It looks fairly wet in western Scotland. That's because of this series of weather fronts moving in. For most, high pressure is dominating and wafting up winds from the south or the southwest, drawing up relatively warm air for the time of year. So it will be mild, and as I said, most places will be dry, but those weather fronts bringing some rain to Northern Ireland and western Scotland in particular overnight. That rain will spread steadily into eastern areas of Scotland, so a little bit across northern England, but most of England and Wales will be dry, staying fairly cloudy, and those southerly breezes keeping the temperatures up. Very windy at first across Shetland, but the winds perhaps easing a little bit overnight, but always bringing in the milder air. With clearer skies, we could drop down well into single figures, but most towns and cities will stay at 6 or 7 Celsius at the lowest. Into the weekend then, and we will start with a lot of cloud. There'll still be some patchy rain here and there, and it's going to be a very wet day in western Scotland, particularly to the north of Glasgow up towards the Western Isles. Some of that rain at times along the north coast of Northern Ireland. We may see a bit of it getting into eastern Scotland, but generally here across southern Scotland and most of England and Wales it will be dry. Fairly cloudy skies, but a few places we'll see breaks in the cloud and we'll see a bit of sunshine coming through. And it will be mild. Temperatures, well, getting up to double digits in most towns and cities, 1 or 2 getting to 11 or 12. And with these southerly winds, it's areas to the north of mountains that could see temperatures getting into the teens. Parts of North Wales, the Moray Firth, 14, 15 is possible. Parts of northeast England as well, if we see a little bit of sunshine. Those winds, though, will be quite gusty, especially on the mountain tops and to the lee of hills as well. So just be aware of that if you're going mountain or fell walking through Saturday. The rain will be persistent over the highlands of Scotland as well on Saturday and Saturday night. Elsewhere, again, generally it'll be dry as we go into Sunday. And with the winds continuing to bring warmer air up from the south, it won't be a cold start. A gusty day, a cloudy day again for many, but again, we'll see some breaks developing in the cloud, perhaps a bit more sunshine on Sunday. The rain will ease off in the northwest for a time, but then it will sink back further south, again across the Highlands, the Western Isles and the Northern Isles. Otherwise, though, it is a largely dry weekend. And again, it will be mild. These are the temperatures in towns and cities. Again, double digits for most in a few spots. Again, with a bit of sunshine, particularly to the north of hills and mountains, could get into the teens. So it's a mild weekend and a dry weekend for most, but that rain will be persistent in western Scotland. Full forecast if you download our app, or of course you can always get the very latest by following us on social media.